Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. My second video of the night, actually, because I can't sleep. Because, as I mentioned in the previous video, I've been sick today, so I slept most of the day. But today I want to touch on another show that I cover here on the channel, Interview with the Vampire. We've had seasons 1 and 2 so far. There's not been really too much development on the season 3, but we do have a Screen Rant article, and of course I will leave a link in the description because Screen Rant covers a lot, so I really depend on them for a lot of stuff. But in this article, we do talk about season 3 and where it stands, and the story that it's going to go to, and everything like that. As the first couple of seasons really covered Louis's point of view and the things that he went through after he quote unquote killed Lestat in the first season, and then everything that kind of led to his return, and just all the kind of consequences that came with his attempt to kill him, and Claudia's storyline coming to an end. So this next one is really going to shift the focus on Lestat, because as the books go, this one's going to shift the focus on the book, The Vampire Lestat, and his journey after everything happening with Louis, and also kind of diving back a little bit into his past there in France. So there's not too much to offer as far as updates. We got a teaser, I want to say mid to late last year, talking about. Well, I guess wasn't really talking about anything. It was just kind of a quick musical thing, kind of showing the where his story's going to go, how Lestat's going to become a rock star, which is kind of a weird place to take it, but that's just where the story goes. And so with this, we do have a quote from one of the showrunners or producers, whatever, that he says, "The writers are busy working away, meaning Roland has no time for himself right now. We're going to be shooting in Toronto, of all places, later in the year, not too far away. So much of this season rests on this man's shoulders," referring to Sam Reed, who is the actor who portrays Lestat and who has done a phenomenal job, and along with all the other cast and everything. So I'm really hoping that we do see Louis pop up. I guess he does kind of pop in and out of the novels from here on out. But this is more so from Lestat's point of view and everything that he's going through, and so I'm really excited to see where they take it. Being that I am not 100% familiar with the source material. I never read the books. I was only ever really exposed to the old movie and the Queen of the Damned movie, which was an atrocious movie, by the way. But so I'm really excited to see where they take it and the story, if it will change from the source material. So of course people will have to tell me if it does, because I don't know. But I'm excited that they are working on scripts right now. We don't have any kind of time frame as far as release date. They are thinking the earliest will probably be early 2026 to mid 2026, because when they filmed season 2, they wrapped it in October of 23. We didn't get it till about, I want to say, May of this last year. So there's a lot of post production involved, and just everything going on with how they edit their shows and whatnot. So I'm really excited for it, and I will be waiting patiently. And kind of to go back to how I got into the show, I was very skeptical there at the beginning because of course, like I mentioned, the only thing that I could really refer to for context was the old movies. One, of course, being a lot better than the other, but so I was really skeptical on what they could do with it, and they pleasantly surprised me. So I've been a big fan of the show and a big fan of the actors' works. A lot of them I didn't really have any knowledge of. I didn't really have any of their previous work to kind of look back on. So I am excited to see what they do with it, and just how it will differ from the vampire books that I know. And so I'll be really excited to see what they do, and just how the story progresses, how much Louis will kind of pop in and out. Because, like I mentioned, this is more so on Lestat's side. This is his story. And it seems like, from what I've read, that most of the future books kind of focus on Lestat. So we'll see how much Louis pops in and out. And on top of that, too, we had Armand. That was the big part of this last season, being that he was Louis's lover or whatever. And then everything kind of got exposed with that, and that relationship fell apart. And then Daniel being turned. So I don't know if he's going to return and be any part of it this next go around, but I really hope he is, because I really enjoyed his character and everything too. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will update you as I know more. Once the producer lets us know what's going on. But as I mentioned, they are only in kind of the beginning stages, really. They're still working on scripts. They're trying to probably get the location scouted and all that, because they are planning to shoot in Toronto, and the last season shot in Prague. So with it also kind of diving back into Lestat's past, they might kind of go back to Prague too, because Prague was the stand-in for the Paris time frame that they used. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will update you as I learn more. Please leave your comments, leave your likes. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.